You can't tell me that's not goofy. Like, I can't believe I just said goofy in the year 2023. Hello, this is Spyderrock, and welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock add-on showcase video. Today we're checking out 5 new add-ons for May of 2023. This is my series where we check out a handful of smaller add-ons that I still think are worth showcasing. All of these have either been released or updated recently, or at least I've been informed of them recently, but I think they're worth checking out. So without further ado, or whatever, we're going to be checking out the first one here, which is the Assassin's Creed add-on by iBags. Now this add-on does add some Assassin's Creed stuff, but that's not why I think this add-on's important, and we'll get to the Assassin's Creed stuff later. I haven't personally played any Assassin's Creed games or anything, so I wouldn't really know. The thing that this add-on adds that's really cool is parkour. Normally in Minecraft, you can't jump over this. You will go up here, oh, I can't jump over it, you know? But with this add-on, you can actually vault over things that are more than 1 block tall. It's anything between 1 and 2 blocks. So for example, this here, which is 2 blocks tall, I can actually vault on top of, and they have custom animations for it. So you can see that I can be running and I can do some parkour and then I can vault over it. And you do take some fall damage if you're not careful. So you kind of want to vault on top of things and then jump down. That way you don't get the fall damage from flinging yourself into the air and then falling, and you're going to get half a heart of damage. But you basically, to activate this, you tap jump, and then right when you're about at the halfway point, you tap jump again, and it allows you to vault over it. And in first person, it looks good too. You can just kind of do that. It's not the smoothest thing in the world, but I can't say I've seen anyone else try to do this, so it's very impressive. You can also vault over fences, which is actually pretty smooth in my opinion, and you get like a little bit of a speed boost when you do it too. So if you see, I can go, oh, I didn't go completely straight that time. I think you can do it if you're just walking too, and you get this cool like little, look at that. You do like, sometimes you'll do like a spin. There's like multiple animations. I like this spin. The spin is probably my favorite. But yeah, you can sprint over them, and so it allows you to give you like a little bit of a speed boost, and you can vault on top of things, and you can jump over this. So that's why I think this add-on is really cool. It adds in a few other things, so if you like Assassin's Creed, I guess you can watch through these. There's one item in here that gets locked in your inventory that I didn't include, but it's like a 3D item. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I don't know who Altair is, but it adds in some of their stuff, so you get this little suit of armor and stuff, and while you have their stuff on, I guess it gives you a custom running animation, because I don't believe that was on when I'm normally running. Yeah, so you get a custom running animation, which is actually really nice. It looks really good, and I'm assuming this probably looks a lot better, and jump too. This definitely goes smoother with the custom animations for that stuff. Why am I forgetting with the parkour? So that is very cool, and then your handlet goes away when you're running, because it's like running, I guess. I don't know. You also get a dagger, which you can use. You get throwing knives, which you can throw. Oh my gosh, these throw quick. Can I pick them back up? I can. Can I put them back in my stack of... No. Okay, so when you use them, I guess it puts them in a new thing. That's kind of weird, but let's spawn in a husk to try this out on. Actually, this add-on adds in something. Oh, come on. There we go. So I guess since I was close enough, I still picked them back up. I don't know what I just held on to that had something in my... Oh, I'm looking at my hand because of the custom running animation. That's right. You also get their sword. This add-on also adds in training dummies and haystacks. I'm not entirely sure if there's a way you can get these in normal and survival other than just getting the spawn eggs, but you can get these haystacks, which I believe make you invincible while you're inside of them, which is kind of cool. There's like a place you can like hide or something, and then there's also these training dummies, which you can punch and stuff, so you can test out stuff. For example, I can throw these at the training dummy here. If I throw these here, yeah, these end up, I don't know why they spawn different types of items. That's a little weird, but you can throw these at the training dummies, which is pretty cool, or you can hit them and they have a little animation, which is cool. So I typically don't rate these add-ons since they're like smaller. I don't anymore, at least. I feel like it's not fair to rate smaller add-ons, but I can give a general recommendation. I'd say in terms of Assassin's Creed, I guess if you like Assassin's Creed, this is probably cool. I don't know enough about Assassin's Creed to really comment on it, but if you want something that adds in cooler parkour or more advanced stuff, I haven't seen anything else do anything like this, and it's definitely really cool. So link will be in the description, of course, straight to the MCPE page. Check out the creator, support them, and yeah, this is definitely a cool add-on. All right, the next item we're going to be checking out, which I might go into creative for, is the Natural Structures Redone v2 Arid Update 1.19.8 fix, long name, add-on by Fallen Toast. This is essentially an add-on that adds in a bunch of new structures around your world that all fit into the nature of the game. So if you've noticed how there's kind of like, you know, these bone sands that allow you to get like bones from sand, There's a bunch of different structures. There's sticks on the ground here. There's a pink rock sand ore. There's a bunch of stuff. So I chose this island because it didn't have too many, because I didn't want you to see what it was from the first one. I don't know if I'm making any sense here. But there are a lot of custom things. So there's a lot of things like these rocks that will spawn around, or there are a lot of custom structures. They are fairly sparse, which is actually good in my opinion, because it makes them seem more special when you actually find them. For example, this little bush thing here, and there's like these custom logs as to logs. I don't know why I said that. But this add-on has been fixed since the most recent Minecraft update that broke a lot of things with custom stuff. So like pretty much anything, there's a specific component that custom blocks would have that was used for like custom fences and stuff. And I believe in this add-on it was the cactuses, and it broke. This is an add-on that I also have permission to use in my add-on pack. I'm probably going to call it Recrafted. It's the add-on pack I'm working on, so just a little bit of a plug. But I do plan on using this now that it is fixed. I got permission to use it, and I'm really excited to use it. And I love these naturally generates bush. I like how it says naturally generates nothing. That's kind of funny. But there's all kinds of stuff. You've got these, which are like leaf piles, which there's not really any trees around here, but maybe you could pretend there was once a tree there. Stuff like that, these little rocks. And there are some slightly larger ones, like over here we can find. I don't know, I think is that a normal Minecraft tree? That's a very big tree. I think it might be a normal Minecraft tree though. But we've got these like dead trees here with some like dried leaf piles and stuff, which I think fit into the game really well. I'm gonna look around to see if I can find anything else, because there are different types of structures for each biome. It's just a really nice little add-on that I think is really worth adding to a world, and it adds in a bunch of stuff that's not just like random structures. There's a lot of custom stuff like the red mushrooms, or I believe these meat chunks, dragon fruit, apple chip, this kind of stuff is added in with the add-on as well. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but you can get all these new things. There's new cactuses, which are very cute. This one has a face. There's a bunch. I have some in the chest back at my spawn, which I'm now realizing I don't know how to get back to. So, aha, I think I see it over there. I'm gonna actually set my spawn point here because I forgot to do that. Normally I'm just used to being in my showcase world, but obviously this has custom generation for like, you know, structures and stuff. So I wanted to be in a new fresh world. But there's a lot of stuff that this add-on adds, a lot of new little things. So if you just want something to spruce up your Minecraft world, I'm sure it will change spruce biomes too, no pun intended. Hold on, let me set my spawn point. This is definitely a good one. Some of my favorite of these things are, I like these little slime stack cactuses that look really nice. You got barrel cacti, caterpillar cactus, flowering towering cactus. That's a really fun name. Open the wrong chest. Then you got like flowers. This is a, let's see, naturally generated nimberry bush. Maybe it'll give you a different one when you break it, but oh, you can hit that and you get nimberries. And then is this, okay, this is a different instance of it, and you get these new berries. So there's a lot of stuff like that. Now, I don't know what's up with these animation particles. This seems to be a thing. Oh, these could be speed. That's cool. That seems to be a thing I've seen in a lot of add-ons. I think it's a Minecraft bug, so hopefully they'll fix that with the next update. But yeah, this is a really cool add-on, and if you like this kind of thing, you know, new little stuff to make your game just a little bit more detailed and fun, this is definitely a good add-on. It's well balanced, it's well made, and I definitely recommend checking it out. So the next add-on we're going to be checking out is a little bit of a goofy one. It is Mr. Hasana 909's ADDONS add-on, which adds in Ragdolls. You can get these new Ragdoll test dummies, which I'm not entirely sure if you can get these in. Oh yeah, you can get them in survival. You can craft them. And these test dummies essentially allow you to, well, you can spawn them in. They look like kind of like a skeleton. I believe these also spawn in when a player dies, which is interesting. But then if you punch them, they go flying and they just like ragdoll all over the place. And I don't know if you can hit them again. I think once they're on the ground, they're just kind of on the ground. I don't know if there's a way you can pick them back up. But there are 4 different poses and 3 different velocities that are randomized. It doesn't use player.json, which is nice, and it can bounce. So I'm gonna see if I can send one into this tree to demonstrate the bouncing capabilities. Let's see. How? Oh, nope, it just got stuck up in the tree. Hold on, I'm gonna have to send another. These are very fun to mess around with though. I haven't seen this before. It's a very goofy add-on. Okay, I don't think it's bouncing well off of these trees. Maybe I can build like a little wall. Okay, I built a little wall thingy here. Maybe I can get it to bounce off of this. Oh my gosh, this is kind of freaking out. This add-on I think is made just as a joke. Like it doesn't have any real purpose other than you can do that, which is really goofy. Okay, I think I just bounced it off of this wall. Maybe I don't have to go. Oh my gosh, I think it died. Oh, maybe they eventually like disappear or something, or like despawn. You can see that one of them at least at some point kind of bounced. This may be oh my gosh, that one bounced off of the other way. It may be interfering with the other add-on. The parkour one might be screwing with it a little bit. This one actually sent this guy up here. I don't know, this is just a really fun little add-on to mess around with. Once again, this is not the kind of thing that I think is particularly good or easy or fair to rate, because it literally just exists to mess around with. But like, you can't tell me that's not goofy like, I can't believe I just said goofy in the year 2023 in May. Anyway, this is a very fun little add-on. You can just send stuff flying if you want to mess around with your friends. It's really fun. I believe they also spawn in when you die, so I'm gonna try that out. If I go into survival, I'm gonna go into third person for this /kill. I did set my spawn point here, did I not? I think it did send one and sent it flying at some point. I just couldn't really see it. Let's see. I don't know why it's sending me to the underground and then back here. That's kind of strange. I hear some weird noises. Are these turtle noises? I don't know what I'm hearing. It's very quiet. Anyway, this is a fun little add-on, and I think it's, well, fun. So if you want to try it out, there will be a link in the description, of course. The next add-on we're going to be checking out is Body Adjasher's Flasks of Absorption. This is a very small add-on, but it got recommended to me in my server, which if you have an add-on that you want me to check out, I have a Discord server. There's a link in the description. If you have an add-on, you can submit it there, and I will probably check it out and maybe even make a video on it. Anyway, this add-on adds in Flasks of Absorption, which give you absorption. It's basically like absorption potions. You can craft them with, I guess, golden magma cream, and then put that golden magma cream, or I guess gilded magma cream, into a brewing stand, and then you can drink them, and I believe they give you 3 uses. I think this is a little bit overpowered, considering that all you need for it is 1 magma cream and what is that, 8 gold nuggets. I think if they made it gold ingots, it might be a little bit more fair, and honestly I think that would probably be a lot better. But still, this is a fun little add-on. If you want something to make your game a little bit easier, I think this is a really good option. You get these things and they give you 3 uses each. I would personally like to see a more balanced version of this. I would definitely use that in my Minecraft worlds if they had these, but it was just more balanced. So I would hope that that would be a thing that could get added to the game, or to the add-on, I mean, someday. But this is just a tiny little add-on. It literally just adds in this, and you can drink it 3 times, and then when it's out, you get a glass bottle. It also would have been nice to see it retextured as like a potion of absorption or something, and not like a flask of absorption. I don't know, that's just me personally, but still a very neat little add-on. It works well, it's polished, it just could use a little bit better balancing. But yeah, that's about it for this. The next add-on we're going to be checking out, the last one actually for today, is the Magic Botany Pot add-on by GPGE Codex. This is essentially an add-on that allows you to farm with efficiency, and it's almost really cool, except it has one somewhat significant issue, which I'm assuming is not intentional. I forgot to give myself a hopper, but I need a hopper for this to demonstrate. I'm actually going to take one of these chests. I could give myself a chest, but I don't feel like typing anymore, so I'm just going to break one of these chests and throw it down here with a hopper on top of it. Now what these do is they're essentially pots that you can throw some dirt into, or grass, and you can throw any of the seeds or flowers from Minecraft into here. So I'm going to actually throw some regular seeds into here, and they will grow, and then eventually it will, I don't know if you can really see, it's a little hard to tell. After I think about 30 or so seconds, it will spawn in well, it depends on the thing. Let's see, regular seeds, okay, these are 30 seconds, melon and pumpkin are 60 seconds. Oh, I just vaulted over this. And then saplings are 2 minutes, and flowers are 30 seconds, I believe. It will spawn in I guess, some kind of, oh, there we go. So you heard that noise, and it spawned in somewhere around here. It was supposed to have spawned in a piece of wheat. So I'm gonna try a few more with some different things. I've gotten it to work in the past. Sometimes I think you need to hit it once. Now the main problem with this is if I throw one of these down and I throw this, oops, I throw the dirt and the seeds in here. If you just, oops, I broke it. That is my bad. If you just spam click it, if you interact with it, it basically gives you infinite stuff. So this is costing me nothing. I have a macro here, a right click macro, and if I just let this go for a second, it does look very cool, and it is a little loud. I really like this little block thing, but this is really insanely overpowered, because you could just throw in a macro and then boom, I have 55 wheat. Now what this is supposed to do is it's supposed to be spawning in wheat down here, and same thing goes for the melons, and then, but it just bugs out a little bit. So I was really excited about this add-on, but hey, sometimes you have to check out a not so great add-on. I think this was made to literally be put on a hopper given its size. But here, I'm gonna throw some beetroot seeds onto here. And the idea is that you put them on top of hoppers, and then you can AFK farm random stuff. So here, now this one actually kind of worked like it's supposed to. It spawned in a wheat. So the idea is that it's just kind of like auto farmers, but you have to make the pots, and then you can put them on top of things. With the downside that you can just... Oops, that's the wrong click. I accidentally spammed left click. Well, the downside is that you can just spam click. So I personally wouldn't use this add-on right now. I think if this can get fixed and becomes fully functional, this could be a really great add-on for, you know, having little farms, because it adds a new factor of like, you know, normally with the farm you just throw it on the ground, but this you actually have to, you know, have the space and the oh hey, this one's actually working now. You have to, and you can see that actually it kind of expands. It's kind of cool, but you have to have the space and the resources, the amount of clay, oh there we go, to create the pots. So I think if this can end up working well eventually, it seems like it works well after a while, but if they can fix the thing where you can just spam interact with it, I think that would be good, unless that's intentional, and then I don't recommend it, but I would recommend it if they can fix that. Anyway, that's about it for this video. As always, there will be links in the description to all of these add-ons. You should totally check them out and support the creators. I'd say all of these, aside from the pot, are definitely worth installing on a world and checking out. And I think once the pot gets fixed, if it does get fixed, it will definitely be worth checking out too. Thanks for watching if you made it to here though. See you later, and goodbye.